Okay, this morning we're going to make some bread. It's very basic, really simple, but it's pretty good. We'll start off with about a cup and a quarter of water, and to that I added about 2 tablespoons of dry powdered milk. You don't have to do that, but I like it. A package of rapid rise yeast. Let's put that right in. 2 tablespoons of sugar and a teaspoon of salt. I use about, I don't know, maybe 3 tablespoons of butter. You can use Crisco, whatever you want. And to that, we're going to add three cups of flour. I use the Best for Bread flour. Any bread or any flour will work. And then just mix it up real good. Okay. So I'll get that mixed up, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. Okay, now the next step, and I forgot to tell you, on the water that I used tap water only because I'm on a well. So if you're in town, you got chlorine, you need to get some bottled water, some filtered water without chlorine, because it won't mix well with your yeast. So anyway, okay, I mixed it all up, I dumped it out here on the board, and then I'm just going to knead it for about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or something like that. Just shove it around. You'll have to learn make it 3 or 4 times before you figure out the feel of it, whether it's too wet, too dry. It's too dry, just add some water to it. Keep your board dusted good. Shove it around about 10 minutes. I won't bore you with that anymore. We'll come back and take the next step. Push this this dough around for about 10 minutes. Mount it up into a small ball, and floured my bowl good. This is the same bowl that I mixed the ingredients in. I'm going to take that, drop it right in the middle. Take a towel with hot water that's been run on it. I have a pan of water that's, I don't know, about halfway almost, that I brought to just about a simmer. I'm going to take this bowl and set it on top of that water. Hope you can see that, just like that. And I'm going to let it sit there for about 2 hours and rise, 1.5 hours or 2 hours. Just check it, see how it's doing. So we'll get to that point. We'll be back. Dough's been rising for right at 1.5 hours or so. So I'll take the towel off here and show you what we got. I bake my bread in a Dutch oven. So what I do is preheat the oven and put my Dutch oven in there so it starts getting hot. And about the time it takes it to get preheated and in the Dutch oven good and warm, that's about the time I let this rise. So I'm going to dump it out on the counter, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I dumped it out here, and what I did then is I just this is the bottom of what was in the bowl. I put it on the counter upside down. I take the corners or the edges and just fold it over all the way around, kind of make a mushroom shape. And then I'll take my Dutch oven, roll this upside down, and put this in my Dutch oven. I'll show you that in just a second. Put it in there, and then we'll bake it for 30 minutes on 350. So let's get the Dutch oven and we'll get it put in there. Okay, so there's the dough. I just turned it upside down and just dropped it in the Dutch oven. It's good and warm. I greased the bottom of it, both the bottom of the Dutch oven and the bottom of the lid as well, in case the dough would happen to go up and and touch it. Put the lid on, go in the 350 oven for 30 minutes, and then we'll take a look. Okay, there's the bread. I just took it out of the Dutch oven. That's about the way I like mine. I don't like it very well done. Show you the bottom, see what it looks like. And I'll cut a slice off here and let you take a look. Okay, so I sliced it off. There's what it looks like inside. It's nice and fluffy. Pretty good bread, real easy to make. Thanks for watching.